Now let's take a look at the fax machine. The fax is an example of a device that is usually customer premise equipment. Do you know what fax is short for? Facsimile. Now, what does facsimile mean? The dictionary defines it as an exact copy. The biggest reason for the fax has always been to get the written word from one location to another as quickly as possible, and to show signatures. Very often, legal documents that are signed at one location are faxed to another location to prove a contract is in effect. In most cases, the originals are also mailed, but they can take days to reach a remote location. The fax just takes seconds. There's an interesting statistic I've seen recently about phone calls between the United States and the Far East, which includes countries like Japan, Taiwan, and Korea. The statistic reveals that 50% of these phone calls are actually faxes. Now you may wonder, what does a fax have to do with a phone call? Well, about 90% of fax machines actually connect via a normal phone line. A fax machine simply calls the phone number of the remote fax machine. The remote device picks up, and the information is sent. Oh, we've gotten a little ahead of ourselves. Let's step back for a minute and look at some fax basics. A fax machine is really three devices in one. 1, it's a scanner. 2, it's a printer. And 3, it's a telephone device. When you put a piece of paper in the fax scans it and stores a picture of the document in digital format, the way that digital cameras do. The original pages of information are then returned to you. Once the information is stored digitally, it can be sent across the telephone network. You can manually dial the number to send it, or you can automate the fax to send the information to multiple sites, or even arrange for the information to be sent at a different time of the day. This feature is useful if you want to send all your faxes when phone rates are the least expensive. When the fax machine is ready to send, it dials the remote fax's phone number. Once the connection is established, the message is sent. When it's received at the far end, it's printed out. Often the source machine prints a message saying the fax was delivered. Many office product companies now are making products that have all office machine capabilities built in. You can buy a printer, copier, scanner, fax machine. Now, this sounds like a good idea, but what if one person needs the fax, another the scanner, someone else the printer, and yet another needs the copier? Sounds like this all-in-one idea is more like an all or nothing. Oh, remember I said 90% of faxes use the phone lines? Guess what the other 10% use? Give up? They use the Internet. This is a growing trend because it saves lots of money on long-distance calls. This process of using the Internet for faxes also falls under the heading of convergence, which is a topic we'll be covering soon.